See, Congress just wiped out all the capability of an IRA or a 401k to create generational wealth. Back in 2023, they didn't ask anybody, they didn't ask me, they didn't ask you. They just up and changed the rules on the so-called contract everybody with a 401k or an IRA had. So now, once you pass, all that money has to be distributed within 10 years. Look, everybody thinks that the IRS makes the rules. No, the IRS can't even keep its promises because Congress is the one, the bureaucrats, that are going to make up the rules, whether you like it or not. I mean, what's everybody with a traditional IRA or 401k going to do about this? And if the entire purpose of these so-called tax deferment programs are that, well, when you retire, your income will be much less, and that way you can take these taxes on, well, now that doesn't make any sense from a generational wealth standpoint. Are we really suggesting that even if it was working right, that if you're at a, say, a 32% tax bracket, how much money do you have to ding yourself to retire in order to get the money you're getting out of your retirement plan to not push you back into the same tax bracket? We're talking about a significant loss in wages. And who wants to do that? Much less if you're at 24% and you need to have it really reduced. There's no way to do that without potentially just living on the street. So there's nothing in a traditional IRA or a 401k that makes any sense to us. Now we're actually seeing that the IRS and Congress are just changing the rules anytime they want. And it was never really good. And now it's completely useless for building generational wealth.
Traditional retirement vehicles are not designed to be generational wealth tools. They are designed to help create a pool of resources to supplement your income needs during your retirement years. That's essentially why they exist. But the concept of a traditional retirement vehicle, like a deferral strategy, like a traditional 401k, traditional IRA, a SEP IRA, whatever that vehicle is, that is a deferral strategy, meaning you get a tax reduction, if you will, for the dollars that are going in initially, that initial contribution. They grow tax deferred, and in the future, when you pull those dollars out, you'll be income taxed. And the challenge I have with those strategies, at least for business owners that are setting themselves up for success, those business owners are unlikely to really enjoy the true benefits of a plan like that. Because if you look at the history of the tax code, the vast majority of the tax code's history, income tax rates have actually been higher than where they are today. So we're at historically low income tax rates. And if you look at how the government is operating, it's hard to argue that income tax rates in the future are not going to be higher just because of the need to be able to support government operations. And if that's the case, deferral strategies are essentially kicking the tax can down the road where it can come back and bite you. And that's not necessarily the place that business owners want to be in. So if you are interested in really winning at the game of business, you need to learn the rules of the game. The vast majority of business owners are playing Twister while the wealthy are playing chess. And if you're playing the wrong game, you will most certainly lose. And if you're playing the right game with the wrong set of rules, how can you ever hope to win? If you want to learn what some of those rules of the game of business are, just drop the letters GOB and I'll send them your way.